Hey everyone, Lensman here. Welcome back to Cloudpunk. So what were we doing? We need to go and pick up a passenger from Avalon Heights. Nothing else on this platform. Let's run back to the Hoover and jump in. So just a quick thanks for the comments. Yeah, the storytelling in this game has been quite impressive. And I have passed on to the developers your comments in regards to the Huxley event, and they were appreciative that that their story has moved you. So it goes to show that they they've done a good job here. Managed to get their story told in a way that keeps people invested. Let's head over here. I've never been to this place. Whoa. Hobbs Thoroughfare. Is this somewhere we're going? Yes, we're going to this platform, so we may as well... Is there another parking spot? There's another parking thing at the other end. There's plenty... Ooh, I'll park there. There's plenty on this platform for us to go and collect up. So let's run around and do our normal checking everything out. And I think that's actually on a lower level, isn't it? So it's not going to show me properly where that is. Yeah, it's down there. Interesting. Alright, let's check our map. The exact opposite side of this platform is where the first thing to pick up is. Hello, excuse me, hop out of my way. Let's run around. Sprint button would be nice. Okay, that's on the other side of this building. And we will pick up whatever that is, and then there's a teleporter piece there. Where does that go, you reckon? Oh, down the bottom maybe. Okay. So a couple of things we can do here. One, we need to get along to the other side. And I'm going to do my normal, let's collect all the items stuff. That was a fast travel across there. Normally they're fairly slow, those things. That thing's certainly zipped across. I need to get over there to get this blue item. And then we can work around into the other areas. You. Thank you.
Celebrity Automata personality pools for sale at Gary's Automata Grove.
Okay. Head back and use that little transporter thing, which I'm guessing is going to take us to that output there on the lower right, that one there. And we can collect up stuff off that platform. And then there's another one up the other end we can probably zip back up on. Let's give that a go and then we'll find... Or you can guarantee we're picking a passenger up. It may like instantly jump to the hover. It seems to be a thing when you're getting passengers. I think Huxley was the first one to actually follow you around. Yep, I was correct. We're now down at Mondo Tech Studios. Let's pick up that. Another punch card for Evelyn. And that. Broken augments. It looks like there's a corpsec guy down here somewhere. Okay, so there's a thing that restricted access. Do I have one? I don't know if I've got a flyer at the moment. Let's just quickly... All that stuff is upstairs. That flickering's pretty annoying, isn't it? Hello, what's in here? I do have one. Let's go. Le Grill is an achievement we just unlocked. The Le Grill restaurant. Hi.
Welcome to Ashima Ramen and Seafood.
Oh, that's Le Grill.
My favorite.
Apparently it's
My favorite.
her favourite.
I'm not hungry.
Yeah, well, you just ate
Thanks.
2 lots of sushi, so you shouldn't be
Have a
hungry.
nice day.
Will do. Okay, so that was interesting. Let's pick up the fisherman. Is that all that was up here? Restaurant. Just an unlock area. Cool.
Become your new perfect.
There you go. Thanks, Corpsec Clerk. That's just a food area, but that was an achievement, so achievements are good. I think there's something like 70 odd achievements in this game, 70 something, which is quite impressive. It's for steps along near a storyline. Okay, we're back up top here. We'll pick up that, and then over the other side here is another one. What are we at? 13 of 20 at the moment for the punch cards. Missed it. There we go. Use batteries. Alright, so heading... We're obviously at the other end of the platform. There's a shop here. Couple more items to collect. And we've got another... Looks like another downstairs area. We can go through the Hobbs thoroughfare. I wonder if this guy, merchant, has anything interesting to buy? Not really.
I
Yeah.
look forward.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you again too. Metro Hub Miner. Punch card. We will go out and around. And then back in and pick up item on this platform. Yeah. Coolant. And through this little portal. Protec Way. Where are we now? Oh, we jumped a fair way, didn't we? Okay, that's cool. Heading over here. Again, like, spending all the time flitting around each platform, you're best just to grab the stuff. I mean, it's only an assumption that the story will take you to every platform in the game. There may be the odd one or two that you don't visit, but I'm guessing that, long and short, you will go to a platform at least once during the story. Okay, so we've still got one more item up here. Well, another punch card. We just missed the Travelator thingy. What's our best bet? We need to get to the upper platform again now. So it might just be worth heading back up. The teleporter thing at the end. Or maybe, I don't know, because that platform... I kind of want to go up a level. Yeah, they're just a link between the two, so let's just run back up and go up. Maybe there's no traverse across the middle? Not sure. So we're up here now. Yeah, so there is a walkway that we're about to just jump on here. And we'll be able to get over to that middle section just using the little... fairly precarious looking walkways. I mean, look, there's not much holding it up over there. And considering, you know, we've been listening to that engineer guy and he's been saying how things are falling apart. And here we are walking on something that really doesn't look like it's held up by much at all. I'm not scared. Much. I mean, look, the railing's not real tall either, right? Imagine the number of people that died in Navalis here. I don't want to talk to her yet. Hello, passenger. Okay, let's go over here. It's going to be an episode of, hi, I'm just picking up all the things. That one. What else we got on this level? Okay, I'll pick up this one and we'll go get our passenger. I've just spent 10 minutes gas bagging and walking around. And I have... Oh, look, another one. Thank you. Evelyn. We're going to be visiting Evelyn again soon. Getting a little bit more of Evelyn's backstory. So we already know she's a doctor of some sort. And obviously something happened. That she got everything removed. Hey, another corpsec flyer. Corpsec. Oh gosh, can't speak today. Alright, let's all wing around here and talk to our passenger. Now that we've cleaned up the whole platform of all the junk left everywhere.
Hi. My name is Rania. I'm a delivery driver. I don't normally take passengers.
She don't talk much, and there's an achievement for that. We're a taxi service now.
I can't believe it is really Dolly. Can I ask you a question?
You may.
Your new song is so good, but on your second album, on Dream Bop Candy Droid, were you singing about your first breakup?
Oh, for crying out loud.
No, Camus. I was singing about the pressures of my dream bop world. Sometimes it is very lonely.
I'm sure it must be tough to be so rich that you can't tell if the people being nice to you really even like you.
That is...
This was not a very nice thing to say.
I'm sure she can go home and cry herself to sleep on her big pile of money.
There is more to life than material success.
Says the rich pop star. Give me a break.
Can I ask an additional question?
You may.
On your third album, on the song Second Skin, you sang, "Metal skin, scales or rubber, I'm your dream girl, bubblegum lover." Does the second skin mean their clothes?
Yes, but it also means I believe love exists for all beings.
This makes me happy.
Dolly's new album, Dolly and the Symbiosis Dream, coming to stores in March. Pre-order for the bonus special edition.
Please let this be over soon.
You are moody
Give me
today.
a nav point.
No shit, Camus. You remember who we just lost?
I remember Huxley. Don't say I forgot him, because I didn't forget.
All right, don't get upset. I'm sorry.
I also feel lost sometimes. Or I want to get lost. No one knows me. They just love Dolly.
You are Dolly.
I am Dolly. I am the real Dolly, the first.
Wait, what does that mean?
I am not permitted to explain this any further.
Give me a nav point.
I forgot to say, please just drive to the west for now.
You act like an automata, right? Like that's the act? You speak and act like an AI girl, but you're a real grown woman?
I am what the audience needs me to be. They recreated me.
They copied you. Made an...
Here we go.
AI that looks like you?
I am not supposed to say.
So they fucked you too, huh? The corpse, the media, Nivalis.
I was replaced. I was Dolly before Dolly was taken by the audience. And when the audience bought shares in my persona, someone needed to manage the IP. That's when they took control of me, piece by piece. My name, my face, my songs, my dances, my personality, the way I talk, the words I say. I came home one day to find my apartment locked. My key card did not work. I tried to get a cab and found my credit was declined. I called on my mother and the number was blocked. The whole time, a billboard with my face looked down on me, mocking me. I called CorpSec and they said I could be arrested if I told anyone I was the real Dolly.
Who is the new Dolly?
They said it was going to be an automata. It would take some of the workload off me so I could have a holiday. They said it would have my memories and experiences and knowledge. They'd been mapping my consciousness with the neural implant they gave me.
That's so awful.
They lied. They replaced me with another girl, another human. She barely even looks like me.
But people will know.
No, they don't notice. They've been using her likeness for a year now.
So, what do you want to do now? Where do we go?
I need to make a decision. My future is over. They are looking for an excuse to imprison me forever.
Sounds like capitalism at its finest.
If I break my contract, mention who I really am, I'll be put away forever. I was going to face them, gatecrash the live interview which is happening in 15 minutes. Unless you have any other ideas.
Start again. New name, new career. Move on. It'll be hard, but...
There is nowhere I could go. I am forbidden to work, to have money.
Leave the city. Why stay in Novalis? Head out to the Eastern Peninsula, my old home.
I would not survive there.
You might. You'd have a better chance than here.
I do not know. I can't decide. Do what you think is best. Take me wherever you please.
So, we could take her to the TV station, and she could potentially end up in jail. Or we drive her to the train station and send her to the Eastern Peninsula, out of this hole of a place. Might be better just to, like, if she disappears, then the people still get their money, right? Oh boy. Thanks, game. Thanks very much. Part of me wants to, you know, Google the outcomes, because, you know, that's what some people do. Find out which one's the best one. But, tough decision. Tough decision. I'm leaning more towards just putting her on a train. Very much leaning towards that. Which is right here. Oh, kind of wish it was the end of an episode and I could have gone, so, what do you think? And then have you guys decide. You know what? I think she'll be fine in the Eastern Peninsula.
Do you miss home?
Yes.
Will I like it outside Novalis?
I don't know.
Will they accept me?
They take in anyone who is willing to work, but they will be suspicious and it won't be easy. I can call some old friends back home and ask them to help you out.
No, I have to do this myself.
Well, good luck, Dolly.
Maybe you will come back someday? Maybe you will release the 5th album?
No, Camus. I didn't like the music I made. That wasn't really me.
It is sad that no one will hear you sing again.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'll never stop singing for anyone who wants to listen. I won't let them win. That's what Rania doesn't understand. They don't win until your music stops.
Okay, so I got the achievement for Dolly, but yeah, I don't know.
Hi there. Are you alone?
Mom lets me hang out here. I like to watch the traffic go by. I'm Mala.
She lets you out here by yourself?
Yeah, I like to see the different hovas. And Mom says the air is nice and clean by the roads because the vapor from the engines helps. Back home, it's smelly because of the factories.
You live near the factories? I guess this is the best place for you to play then.
Mom says it's safe as long as I don't talk to the police people. But strangers are okay.
I guess that makes sense. So you like the Havas?
Yeah, I want to race one day.
The desert races in the wastelands?
No, I like the street races.
I've met a racer tonight.
Really? Who was he?
He calls himself Never Slow Joe.
Wow, Never Slow Joe? He is good.
I have something for you then. You want this card?
Oh, cool. I didn't have this one yet. Thanks. He is not like the best, but pretty good.
Who's
Another
the best
achievement.
then?
Scuttle Runner, maybe the Bandit Queen. Oh, I know, Jane Turbine.
Are those their real names?
No, silly. You need a special name when you become a racer.
Well, it was nice to meet you. I've got to run. See you, Mala.
Alright, so do I take the opportunity here and just collect up the items while we're waiting? Here comes the next one. May as well just walk.
Hey kid, you still surviving out there?
Just about, Control. Do you ever worry they'll replace all of us with automata?
Not for a second.
Or worse, just replace us with other people who aren't broken yet?
Everyone and everything in this city is broken. 2 more Hava crashes in the last hour, and they say the food dispensers in Diver Row are only serving up shrimp chocolate bars. But hey, it keeps you on your toes, right? You doing okay out there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You know, I was thinking about your flute playing. Did you ever...
I don't want to talk about that.
All right, kid. All right. I got a job for you. It's not great.
Just tell me where to go, Control.
You remember the contract for a client called Gil?
Yeah. You know, at the time, I thought that was the worst job I'd ever do.
Nothing like a night with Cloudpunk to shift your perspective on what a bad night can be, right? Well, there's a family member of Gil's that wants to ask you some questions. They even paid the call-out fee, so as far as the company's concerned, you gotta go.
Remember when we used to deliver things?
That's the spirit. If you're giving me attitude at this point, you're all right. Look, you don't have to say anything special, but you don't have to take any crap either. Just go and listen, answer their questions, then get out of there, nice and easy.
On my way, Control.
On my way after I get everything off these platforms. Interesting sphere icon thing there, like with all the things running through it. Alright, let's run over, grab this last item. I think that'll be the last item on this platform, maybe? Maybe? Nope, there's one around the corner. Keep walking. I'll get back to the hover eventually. Yep. Okay. Any more? One in the middle, 2 in the middle, 2 at the end. Okay, my best bet is to probably go back this way. And across the middle section here. Like those 2, then around the far end. And be done. Across here. There doesn't seem to be anyone else to talk to. It seems to all be stuff and things. We need one more card for Evelyn, which, you know, could be any one of these items. Like that one. There it is. Now let's go get those last 2 items. So we are ready to return to Evelyn with another 20 punch cards. Is that our 3rd set, maybe? Yeah, because, yeah, it's 3rd set, I think. Been playing this game for a while now, so we are, I think, what are we up to? This will be coming up to, like, the 11th hour of playing. So, pretty decent sized game. Not every game has a decent amount of content to keep you travelling on. Obviously, I play a lot of Minecraft, so that's got a lot of content for me. But in terms of storyline, this has been a nice, decent length story. Let's jump in now, Hoover, and let's go. Oh, that's a tree. I need the trees. I kind of just don't use the freeways anymore because they're annoying. I will need to get fuel eventually. Okay, let's drop in. Rah! Plus I'm boosting through the things too, so that probably doesn't help. It's about to get hit. Evelyn's another. Oh, we got right here somewhere. Oh, up, don't go backwards. Up. Okay. Whoa. I can hear. Alright. Normal thing. Let's not go to the. Let's not go straight to the thing, except to go and pick up the item on the ground. Yoink. Okay. Any more? Really small area, but there is another item on the platform. So we'll walk past them and then come back to talk to them. Bill? Obviously Gil's brother Bill, maybe? Wow. Didn't expect it to be all the way down here. Should have looked at the map closer. But we got to get it right. Just call it my environmental bid. Cleaning up the mess, not that I can pick up any of this junk. Thank you. Dealer, what do you got?
You from the east, lady?
Pheromones?
Thanks.
Interesting.
Folks from the east.
Alright, let's go and talk to Bill. Hi, Bill.
So you're the last person who saw my brother alive.
I guess so. Who are you?
I'm his brother, Bill. Mom didn't have much imagination when it comes to names.
Your mom's still around? I'm sure she wouldn't want you here. She already lost a son.
No, Mom supported Gil in his choice. She understood. So do I. I've heard stories about the sky since I was smaller than a sump rat. Beyond the clouds! I can't leave Gil there alone.
But he's not in the clouds. He's dead.
Where's your imagination?
Look, I can't really take another desperate dreamer throwing their life away. Can you just tell me what you want?
I guess... I just want to know... Was he at peace before he went? Was he afraid?
No, he had no idea what he was heading into.
Then I won't be afraid either.
You want to go through with it as well?
It's what he would have wanted.
After Gil went, was your mom... Did she seem upset?
No, not at all. She was proud. She'd never been proud of either of us before. I dropped out of Math Academy and Gil couldn't pass his CorpSec entrance exams. We were a couple of failures till Gil went into the clouds. Me and Mom even got some money from the insurance. We bought a new Hova.
Oh, come on.
What?
Put 2 and 2 together, Bill.
I don't understand.
Your mom filled your head with dreams of going into the sky. Then put an insurance policy on both of you. If you're naive enough to go through with this, maybe she deserves the money more than you do.
Hey, I'm not naive.
Then prove it. Your brother is dead. Your mom doesn't care about you. Maybe no
Harsh.
one does right now, but that doesn't mean no one ever will. Get out of here. Make something of your life and stop dreaming about the sky. I've seen it. It only makes you feel worse because no matter how vast and beautiful the sunrise looks, you're still stuck down here with everyone else. Anyone who tells you that you can escape this place by running away is just selling you another lie.
You really believe that?
Look around you. You think that if there was an easy escape from this place, anyone would choose to stay here?
I guess you might have a point. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll go home. Or maybe a bar.
Okay, another achievement. And like we've unlocked the TV.
Pashta is trying to send you a message.
Well, put her through.
I am trying, but she keeps hanging up on the call.
Well, send her a call request.
Calling. Calling. Calling.
Can you stop saying that? Play a ringtone or something. This is very awkward.
Calling. What kind of ring? Calling. Tone would you like? Calling. To choose.
Why isn't she answering?
She has not activated the comm, but according to your apartment sensors, she is currently activating and deactivating the light inside the refrigerator.
Damn it, put me on the speaker.
You are now transmitting.
Pashta, listen to me, okay? I'm coming back to the apartment. Just try not to mess with anything. I guess I should have shown you how to use the comm. I'll be back in a minute, okay?
Do you think Pashta is okay?
I think so.
We left her alone.
I am aware of that, Camus.
Maybe she is not good when she is alone.
It's possible.
Oops.
Damn it, I'm not good when I'm alone. We'll check in on her. She'll be fine. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Should we bring her something?
Like what?
Water. Our home automata says our water ration is low.
We have enough water to drink, though.
Good water?
Yeah. Well, grade 3 comes out of the faucet, and it should be fine for most. Maybe we should get her better water. She's probably used to grade 1. It might take her a while to get used to the impurities down here.
We could go to a store. It's on our way.
Maybe.
Oh, come on.
What if she really needs us, though? We might be wasting time.
I have water. Not going to the store. 5 bottles of water? No. Going to see Evelyn first.
I have more of the cards. Maybe enough?
Everything is becoming clearer.
Is that good?
I feel incredible pain.
I'm sorry,
Damn.
Evelyn. What do you remember?
Dr. Zizic and I had an argument. She said I should forget what happened, put it behind me, and move on. I wanted to die.
Do you remember what it was that made you feel like you couldn't go on?
At the periphery, I met someone. Someone I cared very deeply for.
Did something happen to them?
Yes, they fell in love.
With who?
With me.
So what was the problem?
I cared for them deeply, but I could not love them.
You shouldn't feel guilty about that.
You do not understand. I could not love them, no matter how much I wanted to. I am not built to feel it.
I see. But if you cared for them, then that's...
It is not the same as loving them. What I felt was like, it was like being able to taste, but not swallow. Being able to see the sun, but not feel its warmth on my face. I was walking towards a deep, blue, infinite sea, but the tide was rolling out, and no matter how fast I ran, there was always sand beneath my feet. All I wanted to do was swim. But for me, there was only an endless shore.
I still don't get it.
Some androids can't love, and yet still they feel whole. Some can, and they can feel everything. For me, it is much worse. I can feel the hole inside me where love should be, and I can feel that it is not there.
Do you remember anything else about the periphery? About Dr. Zizic?
I remember little. I struggle to picture their face, but I remember that I was the one that posted the punch card under your door. The first one.
Why?
I asked Dr. Zizic to change my core programming, to forbid me from searching for the lost memories. I knew you traveled through the city. You might find them. You might help me recover my memories.
So you lied to me.
Do you understand why?
Do you?
No, but I want to.
Hey, Evelyn.
What you looking for?
Thanks.
Hey, come back anytime, lady.
Just hoping they had water. I'm not going over there to get the water. Let's just go straight to the apartment. Hello. I'm in my apartment.
Pashto, what's wrong? Why did you call me?
I didn't think you'd come back.
I'm here.
I didn't do it wrong. It must be broken.
What's broken?
The ice cream machine. It's not my fault.
That's not an ice cream machine, Pashto. That's a faucet. And you've used most of our water ration. We get charged a fortune for that.
I told you, it's not my fault.
Look, things are probably different, way different here than they were in your old apartment.
The clothes replicator is broken.
It's not broken. We don't have one. It's going to be hard on you for a while, till you adjust.
I'm not spoiled.
It's okay, you were, but only in some ways. Spoiled with things, but not with affection. Not from what I saw of Rio, anyway. I can't give you those same things you had before. Do you understand?
Yeah, I guess.
But I'm not going away. I won't let anyone take you away if you don't want to go.
I don't want to go.
Then there's nothing to worry about. Now, can you read these screens on the front door? I'm gonna bring up some instructions for you. They'll tell you how to do stuff. Wash, open the window filters, call me on the comm, basic stuff. Just read them carefully. Can you do that?
Yeah.
All right, well, I have to go back to work, but my shift will finish in a little while. You should get some sleep, too.
I'm not tired.
Then don't sleep. You're in charge.
Oh, okay.
When I come back, we'll do something fun, after I get some sleep. All right, well, I'll see you soon, okay?
It is nice to see you again, Pashta. I am excited to talk later.
How come I can hear Camus? Isn't he a car?
He can transmit through the comm when I'm home.
Really? Hi, Camus. I'm going to stay home and look after everything till you come back.
That's good, but this isn't home, Pashta. Remember that. It's just where we live right now.
I understand.
That's all right.
Wow. $780 for a food dispenser.
14FC, we need you to get out of that area. Okay. Fast.
Why?
An undernet pulse? It's a root-level data surge through the network. It pings back to your...
Okay, let's jump out of here. We are running at the over normal episode length. We'll see what this does, and hopefully we can stop recording in between.
Location, affiliation, and cargo. You have to get out of Midtown. Avalon Heights should be safe.
I'm not carrying any cargo.
It's not about deliveries, kid. If the pulse hits you, Cloudpunk will get hit with a fine. We only have a license for 5 Havas in this zone.
So?
You're number 6. They already got the rest.
How much time do I have?
Not enough for questions. Go.
Give me a nav point.
Understood.
Thank you. I have a minute. Get out of here. Probably gonna have to run to another one now. Oh really? 40 seconds to... Come on. 30 seconds. Come on, car. Right on.
Good hustle, kid. We're gonna process your bonus. And we relocated one of our drivers to run the slums from now on. Oh no, we can't take the hit of another corpsec fine.
That's a demotion, right?
Well, for him. For you, it's an opportunity. Don't blow it.
Cool. Alright. Apparently we've still got to get the water for Pashta.
We have a call. It is from William.
Who?
The cleaning android. Remember?
Right.
Should I put him through?
Guess so.
No.
What if it is important?
It's only ever bad news, Camus. When was the last time someone messaged us on the comm and things didn't get worse?
Well, there was no.
Did he say what he wants?
No. The message request says urgent.
Fine, put him through.
I need you to come back to Avalon.
Oh, I just left Avalon Heights.
These people have gone crazy.
What do you mean they've gone crazy? You know what? Don't answer that. This has nothing to do with me.
This is a dilemma. I know not who else to ask.
And I care not for your dilemma.
I shall pay you. I'll simply raise the rent for all my residents. Your usual Cloudpunk delivery rate, but paid in full to you. This will be just between us.
And what do you want? Wait, you're a vacuum cleaner. How can you raise the rent?
Much has changed since we last spoke.
It certainly sounds like it.
I need you to come to my spire. Once here, I require no more of you than to flick a switch.
And I'll get paid for that?
Yes.
I'll get my switch flicking finger ready then.
Alright, we're going to do that next episode. Thanks everyone for watching. Comments down below. I'll see you next time. Bye now.